Shout out there to my pathway friends. We are staring down the end of the school year. And before you hit the end of the school year, I wanted to go over a few basic skills you'll need, some understanding that you'll need before you start algebra next year. We usually hit the ground running with talking about rational and irrational numbers and different ways to think about them as you add them or multiply them and how they'll turn out. Another way we start out also is with prime factorization. And so before I leave you at the end of this 8th grade math year, I would like to touch on that. What you need to do is be able to think in terms of factors of numbers. Really isn't too hard. So we'll take the number 24 and think, what are all the factors of 24? There are two ways of writing them out. You can think, well, 1 and 24, I'll just do this, and 2 and 12, and 3 and 8, and 4 and 6, and as you can see, it can get crowded doing it that way. Another way to do it is just 1 and 24, and 2 and 12, and 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. So either way those work, but understanding that all the factors of a number is going to help you with prime factorization. So one of your exercises today is going to be able to take numbers like 52 and break them down. 1 and 52, 2 and 26, 4 and 13, and that's it. How about the number 72? 1 and 72, 2 and 36, 3, I don't think it goes 3 times. Let me think. Yes, it does. It has to, because if you know your divisibility rules, if you add the two numbers together, 7 plus 2 is 9, and if that number is divisible by 3, then the larger number is divisible by 3. So I'm thinking that's 24? Yeah. And then 4, I don't think it's, I should know my 4 divisibility rules, and I don't off the top of my head. I apologize. 32, that's not, oh yes it does. 18. And, well, that makes sense because it's half of 36, which is 2 is twice of, 2 times 2 is 4, so therefore 36 and a half is 18, right? 5, no. 6, 7 times, or no, it's 9 times 8. 7 doesn't work. 8 works because 8 times 9 is 72, which is why I chose it. Notice again, you're doubling 4 and you're having 18. Okay, so there are all the factors of 72. This is going to be a useful tool for you when you do your prime factorization. So the other concept I want to review with you today before we get working, not just coming up with the factors, but taking the square root of something. Taking the square root of 16 is, of course, 4. And I want you to get into the habit of writing it this way, 4 squared. And then you can do this. It's going to be a two-step process, and there's a reason for it. You may know already and see it coming, that's fine. But for all the perfect squares I give you today, I'd like you to first write it like this. And then, of course, the square root of 9 squared is 3. Square root of 100 is the same as the square root of 10 squared, which is just 10. Square root of 64 is the square root of 8 squared, which is 8. So I'd like you to write these this way today when you do these. This should only take you a few minutes today, but it's important. I'm going to give you kind of a good handful of them just that you can get in the mindset of what you're looking at, so that when we introduce tomorrow's topic, it won't feel so foreign. All right, good luck.